won't stop raining, man. It just won't. It just won't stop raining. But you know what the fucking ironic thing is? That everything that is around us is killing us. Yeah, think about it. Why do we think we can't surpass over 100? Or some people can. And that's because they probably stay away from a lot of chemicals. Everything that we make, everything that we touch, ink, paper, pH 5 plastic materials, your raincoat is killing you. And most people don't even know that. Look at the pH levels on your jacket. What is it made out of? Yeah. Didn't think about that when you bought it, did you? Everything is killing us but the grass, the trees, the natural order of things on this planet. But everything that we make, cars, computers, cell phones, laptops, it's deteriorating us. It's killing us. Either we accept it or not. But it is. So take it with a grain of salt. And I'm saying to everyone, like, but no one cares? No one cares. Alright. Bet. This is how the world is selfish. They don't think about this. If they did, they would care about themselves and others. But no, that's not the case. Your partners reached out last night. Hey, Pan, we saw your video. We got some. But we got something different for you. Guys, partners, guys, that was very nice of you. Yeah, they made me hot vegan sandwiches. Because they know I want a hot food, right? And I was like, here, take this, mind you, take this to the community refrigerator. Boom. Sweet. But if it wasn't for One Love, there wouldn't be no community refrigerator. Think about it, everybody. I was here in 2022, 2023. There were tons of community refrigerators. Tons of them. And now there are barely none. Because they, mind you, not only they violated the New York City health policy and code lines, but they were actually, half of them were scams. People would say, oh, donate to my community refrigerator. What are you really doing with that money? And they were doing other things, like paying their rent with your donation. But they so-called wants to be a 501c3. You can't do that if you're going to sign up and register as a 501c3. You just can't pocket money. That's not how it works. DJ says, where is this? Brooklyn. Brooklyn. I'm all over Brooklyn. You got nice benches out here. It's quiet. It's clean. But yeah, everyone, everything that we make, everything that we touch, everything that we are wearing right now is killing us. For instance, our shoes and sneakers. Our feet are not designed to be shelled in a clamshell body. Our foot are meant to be spread. And this is why people go into like bunions, corns, have foot problems. This is why I try to find boots or shoes. Because when I was younger, I just wanted to look fly. I didn't want the latest and greatest. I wanted something latest and greatest that no one else had. And that was always my thing back in the day. Even my Japanese friends, my Korean friends, they would tell you. I would even get the exclusive shit from Korea. And my Korean friend was like, I'm Korean. How did you get that? Like, like, they got this before me. But guess what? I know how to get it. And I always wanted those things. I didn't want to look like no rapper. I don't even want to, guys, I don't even wear my pants halfway down my ass. Even when I was rollerblading, I kind of did it for style, but I realized I'm not selling my ass. And that's what I was doing. Letting everyone know, oh yeah, my booty's up for sale. Oh, you men didn't know that. That's a prison term or style. Back in the early 1900s, if you ever know about history, men would sell their booties in jail by literally pulling down their pants the way they do out here in these streets. These young men, they don't even know. They don't even know why they're even doing it. They don't even know the history behind the saggy pants. It's a prison term for selling your ass. But ladies and gentlemen, everything that we touch, right now, my phone is killing me. Give me all that secret cancer. Give me all that radiation. Take it. Ooh, I'm P. Diddy now. Take that. take that. That's why he probably says that, because he's taking that dick. Oh, my panda. Yo, Diddy is in trouble, friend. Oh, my panda. Cassidy went on stage. Mind you, the trial started already. Cassidy went up. Oh, my panda, she just told some devastating shit. Oh. Mind you, there's no cameras inside the courtroom, but there's other people that relate this onto the internet. I have fellow other lawyers and journalists and YouTuber journalists that are literally out there, literally trying to get information about, and they did. He's in trouble, friend. He's looking at 100 years in prison, bro. This dude is, Diddy is, let's just put it this word. He thought he was an almighty, powerful black god. And look at him now. Got the key to the city by the most corrupt mayor in New York City history, friend. Yeah, I can see why you're going to prison. And I hope the mayor of the city does too. Because he thinks, mind you, he thinks his charges are dropped. Because he's sucking that Trump D. But guess what, everyone? No, it's postponed to November. So, get ready, Mayor. Have a good summer, Mr. Mayor, because when November comes, the feds, they're coming right back after you. You're not a good mayor. You don't take care of the city. You don't take care of the people. You don't take care of the homeless like you said you were. You're not taking care of the problems that need to be addressed. You don't take care of these communities that need to be addressed. This gun violence. Teenagers are killing themselves. Just 2 days ago, 14-year-old girl gets shot in the head by a stray bullet by another 14-year-old boy. Isn't that wild? And she wasn't even involved. She was just walking, minding her business, and she gets killed by a stray bullet by a teenager. What does that say about our about our species? Like I said, everything is killing us. Our own children are killing us. That's the scary part. Our own children are killing us, and we are not saying, or we're not fighting back. You know how you fight back? Teach your kids responsibility. Teach your kids how to grow up to be a man or a woman, and let them know they only have one life. Live it up. Go travel. Go adventure. Learn some languages. Go see other people. Can I say this to the black community and any other community? And mind you, let's just say this. Let's say this to the community of color. That means Asian, Spanish, Latino, Native American, etc., etc. That's what color means. Okay? So I don't want to hear that shit debate. All right? So every last one of you, go out there, do your job, be nice. Trust me. Try to live a long life. And you start to realize, like, it's worth living than trying to start some shit. Even if you don't have what you need, trust me, I'm houseless. And there's times people give me what I need. I just wait. And no, I'm not even fucking religion. I don't believe in God. I don't even believe in that goddamn Bible. Because if it's made by man, like I said, everything that man makes kills us. We kill ourselves. So I don't believe in none of that. I believe in myself. I believe in the strength. I believe in my power. I believe in my own will. I don't believe in no spiritual being. I don't need to believe in a spiritual being to always be positive. And that's the misconception. And that's why religion sometimes gets in the way with our communication and our unification process. Because religion also separates us. Every time I walk down these New York City streets, especially Manhattan, I got a freaking Jehovah's Witness trying to say, oh, I can convert you. Or I got this freaking, Latter-day Saints Christian telling me what I need to be told. Man, I am 46 years of age. I've been in combat. I've been in hell. I've been homeless. What have you been through, mother? Get out of here, bro. You haven't even seen the light yet. You haven't even seen the light yet. Trying to convert someone. No, it's not disrespect. It's the fact that if someone says no, I got my own ideas. I'm 46. I'm spiritual with the way I am. Just drop it. Just drop it. Nothing to be said. I'm from India, bro. You sing a song, please, bro. No, I'm not singing a fucking song. I sing a song. It's called New York City needs to get their shit together. And I know some of you natives are sick of it too. All these newbies coming in, thinking they own the shit. Yeah. That's why there's always debacles in the city. You don't own this shit, bro. We're supposed to be a family. We're supposed to be a community. You're not supposed to be a one-man army. We all in this fight together. You got a business, we protect your business together. As customers, as communities, as neighbors. But no one wants to do that these days. Everybody wants to break the law. Everybody breaks the law, including myself. Minor laws too. Everyone breaks the law. Hop the sub. Everyone. I mean everyone, everybody. If you haven't watched my videos for the longest, everyone hops the subway. Go to my Instagram, you can see cops hopping the subway. And everyone's like, yo, Penny, where'd you find that video? It's not my video, it's someone else's video that tagged me with the video. Because we are in the subways recording the cops. And they do the weirdest and dumbest things. But lately, they've been doing some cool shit. Like, for instance, I just uploaded a log. Right? The log shows you that these police officers saw these three men, even though they allowed, mind you, there were people hopping the train. But these three officers stopped 3 boys. Right? Only 2 of them decided to, I don't know what happened to the third one. I'm just kind of like, wait, wasn't it 3? But anyway. These officers told him, just go pay. I'm not going to take you to jail. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to ruin your history. I'm not going to ruin your I'm not going to have this on your record. This is what these officers were thinking. At first, I wasn't thinking what they were thinking, but now I know what they were thinking. They were like, nah, I'm not going to put this kid in jail over a fucking subway ticket. Nah, I'm not doing that paperwork. That's just stupid. So a judge should just throw it out and tell him, don't do anything for 6 months? All that for a judge to tell you not to do anything for 6 months. That's what the judge is going to tell if you ever hop the subway for your very first time, and you get right. If you get caught within that 6 months, oh yeah, you're going to have to pay a fine, or you're going to have to spend time in jail. Decided that no, go pay your fare, and then they go pay the dude's fare for him. That's the craziest thing about this, everybody. This is what police officers are supposed to do. Look out for the community, right? By showing the community, hey, I'm going to pay this guy's fare. I'm not going to put him in jail. Actually, let me show you the clip. see if I have it. Where is the clip? I can't pour it. Go watch this vlog, everybody. Let me put that in the corner. See, 2 videos in one. This is why I'm the best. You get 2 videos in one video.
Cleaning up the community. Do cannabis.
Ain't no YouTuber doing this on live streams. I'm using the Primus app, by the way.
I need my bag, man. I need my bag ASAP. You see it. We outside, man.
See, everybody knows who I am. They know.
Post it.
This is why I keep telling these idiots on the internet. Why are you trying to threaten me with this, like, come on. NYC got my back. They don't got you trolls back. Get out of here. I'm at the front of the dispensary here in Brooklyn. And they like what we are doing. Dude, I got invited to a dispensary. You get free items. Holy, come on, bro. Getting free items because I'm trying to do the right thing.
And this one.
Recycling these Mylar bags.
I'm not kidding right now. This guy over here is fucking shedding tears. He's just crying. It's a homeless man. He's crying because you know what?
Let's talk about this. YouTube demonetized this video, everybody. How fucking shady is that? So YouTube, I got a message for you. This is proof that you don't care about mental health awareness. This is proof that you do not give a 2 damns about mental health awareness. You demonetize me spreading awareness about homeless mental health in the city of New York. You should be ashamed of yourself, YouTube. You're very discriminatory, aren't you? You got busted clearly, and mind you, everyone, they're not even trying to show people that clip of me busting YouTube demonetizing that video. But you won't demonetize a video of me showing people walking over a homeless drunk man that has chronic drug issues and everything. But you'll demonetize a video that shows that shows a man needing a need for help, and I'm his answer to the internet. How to, you gotta ask yourself, what the? Yeah, YouTube demonetized that, everybody. And Mike, I got a YouTube short showing this, and YouTube is not trying to show any one of it. They shadow ban. Mind you, they do shadow ban content.
The people of New York City don't give a fuck about him. He doesn't exist because he's homeless. And this is the problem with New York City. I bet you this man once had a job. Not a decent job, but a job. At least he was trying. And you know what? The city failed him. And now he's over there in that fucking corner over there, crying. That's so sad, man.
Oh, by the way, this guy actually stole that mattress. If you look carefully in the video, he got the mattress from that box. Look at the box. I looked at the box, I saw the date, I was like, oh, he ripped up the plastic? Why? The plastic was protected. But I guess he thought it was like, I don't know, maybe he hasn't had a bed in like so long. He didn't really realize that. But the plastic was supposed to protect the bed from getting dirty. So he just stole someone's bed, everybody. on, man. Stop raining. Hungry. I'm hungry again. Burn so much energy. Look at that. Mother Nature even agrees with me, not YouTube. So there's two officers standing right there, and two people just off the subway, and they did nothing. Just watch. Watch and observe. I've been standing here watching them do it, and they did nothing. It's like they selected people. You see what I mean? They're selecting people. Dude, she clearly hopped the subway right in front of them. You can clearly see that they're like, nah, I'm not gonna waste your time, beautiful. Okay, go on. Ow. Knee brace. Watch. They do this all the time. They select. Which is not cool. Oh, by the way, I got NYPD watching my YouTube videos now. Guys, literally, they actually are following me on Instagram. I'm not kidding. I'm looking at my posts. I'm looking at who's... Ooh, I need one of these. Yeah, these are expensive. But I want one of these. Be my portable studio. But yeah. So I'm looking at who's watching my Instagram, right? Because I like to filter my Instagram. I like to get rid of the spam accounts. So this is why I don't have such fake numbers on Instagram. I got only real numbers. Everyone with these fake 9,000, you don't know 8,000, 9,000 people. Half those are fucking bots. Half of them are fake accounts. It's weird how the system on Instagram works. But anyway, I'm looking at who's watching me, and I'm watching the very few clicks. I'm like, NYPD, why do these guys keep watching me now? Now they consistently, before, they weren't watching me that much. But now they're just watching me every single post. Like, I'm like, now you know, they know I mean business. They know I mean business, bro. NYPD, you have to admit, you got some officers that can't comply to, mind you, qualified immunity. It's an opportunity, not a tool to abuse. And your men have been abusing that lately in the city. But these officers here, that's not the case. Just watch, NYPD. I'm not saying that they should do their job, because the MTA does suck. You just saw someone off the subway and she just ran by and they did nothing to her. Just watch. It's going to continue to happen. Alright, now watch what they do next. Just watch. Listen carefully and watch what these officers do next. Because this is what I was talking about earlier. This is what you're supposed to do in your community. Officers that serve, that, mind you, swear to the oath to serve the public So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you serve the public. Teenagers. Damn, I'm getting sick, bro. Oh man, I'm getting sick. Bad. Ugh. They know it. Come on. They've been in New York. May I say this? You know, when the officer asks, were you together? Did I hear that response? Not really. It's like, what? Isn't you're not together, but you hop the train together, but you're not friends? I don't understand that. Like, the reason why I'm bringing this up is like, he was hesitating to like give his friend the phone so he could get in the subway. So what my theory is that you either didn't have enough for the subway, or you tried to look good, you tried to see if the paying tap will overcharge you, which it probably didn't this time. Or the fact that like you didn't really want to save your friend from the trouble. That's what concerns me about this young man's behavior. Like, I would never do that to neither one of you. If you were with me and we did something together, we go down together. But if I have the resources to get you out of the situation, I'm going to do that because you're my friend. And this guy here, you clearly can see like he really wasn't willing to help his friend. Disgusting, bro. That's your friend. You're supposed to help your friend. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, that's so dangerous. Every day in New York City. I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, I was being very problematic, I guess, because last time I was at the station, I was the one being set up when I paid my bill, and I was documented. But keep this in mind, everybody. That was a kucha. But still, there's been like 3 people before them got off the train. They did nothing. Yeah, YouTube, you didn't demonetize this video or this short, but you demonetized me trying to share mental health awareness. Like I said, everyone, YouTube disgusts me. I don't make money. I don't make money from revenue on YouTube. You know what my revenue comes from? Just a barely few of you in the audience that just likes to donate here and there once in a while. That's where my revenue comes from mostly. If yes, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. I already showed how much I made last year. It was like, dude, you're not barely making shit. It's embarrassing, YouTube, that you literally would love to shadow ban my content that shares real events, real traumas, real concursions, and you said, oh, that's not appropriate for our viewers, or our sponsors, or our corporal sponsors. Ooh, you like that corporal dick. That's what it is. I'm being mean
Get it
because
while
you
it's
two is
hot.
being a fucking
Right
dick.
here. Got a
That was a
104.
dick move.
And if you know the dispensary, what's the cross street? Manhattan Avenue. And, yeah, I don't really know, actually. I'm on to Team Leopard.
I'm sorry, but yeah, you two, that was the most disgusting thing you did. You'd rather have people not share mental health awareness. You are the problem, you two. You make your platform the problem because you favoritism more content than others. You do not care about any mental health person. You only care about dollar signs. And how you can take over and ruin someone's life by giving them fake strikes and saying it's justified. It's not justified. It's freedom of speech. Yeah, some things on your platform need to be taken down, but you don't take it down because you know you make money and revenue off this content. You know I would never want to bend down on my knees to beg for you to give me more. That's why I don't make money from your platform. Every 3-4 months I get paid? Yeah, everyone. Every 3 to 4 months. Isn't that a wrong? Yeah. Oh my god! It was like, wow. Every 3-4 months? Damn, you're gonna get paid at least maybe 3 times a year? Come on, friend. You demonetized the wrong content and you shadow ban the wrong content. Like I said, YouTube has always been broken.
Manhattan Avenue. Look at this. I just tested this. This works. Look. Car was on.
Oh,
Look at this. Found it walking. This is exclusive. This is the lemon pop edition. Look at that jacket. That jacket's fly. I bet you what's inside is even higher.
it's fucking drizzling right now.
What's up, everyone? You know me as Panda, but you know me as the collector. So I spend my time in my days that I have spare to look for this highlight. I got my team and family over at the recyclers. And mind you, I met these guys a long time ago when they first started out.
Here's the thing about the recyclers. I met High Priority on 14th Street. No, East 17th Street off of Park Avenue. When he's back there trying to sell the cannabis fusion oils. Oh my god, that's the very first time. It was like what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? Yeah. I was like, nah man, I don't smoke right now, but like when I do, man, that's a good combination. He was like, oh, so you know. So we had this conversation. I was like, yeah, I followed him on Instagram when he first started out. Yeah, it was like his first post. Yeah. So, what these guys are doing is taking the Mylar. You saw my Mylar bag, right? We're making pretty cool stuff with it. So, hopefully that jumps off. We get into fashion. That we making money.
A long time ago, guys. So I'm glad that I'm part of this little family to clean up the streets of New York City, everyone. So keep this in mind.
Going to the storage.
We do this because we love this city.
Yeah, I gotta walk all the way
like
to the
what
storage,
city has to
everyone.
offer. We want to try to keep it as clean as possible, but also we want to make a statement that just because we consume cannabis doesn't mean that we are a bunch of idiots.
Right when I was sitting, there's a piece of Mylar right there. Oh my god.
Good idea. Real excited.
Ah,
Oh, look at this one.
my leg, man.
Okay,
Oh,
you go to the moon, right? All
hold on 1 second, everybody. My leg.
right.
Oh no!
Every day I be my Lord.
Oh
Every day I
no!
be my Lord. Look at that phone.
Guys, I ate there once on a Good to Go, and now they closed. Look. Damn. I told you New York City is, oh man, it's hurting a lot of people. Trump is hurting the American people. This president of ours is hurting. I want people across the pond. If you're an EU citizen, listen up. If you're an Asian citizen from South Korea, Japan, China, the Southern Asian part of, Thailand, Laos, Hmong. If you understand, our president here doesn't realize that he's fucking us over too with these tariffs. My friend Justin Brosco, he's a rollerblader. He has his own business. He bought something for his mother for Mother's Day. Something that he can just go to the store downtown and buy. No, but he bought it exclusively online. And he had to pay a $503 tariff fee because it came from overseas, Italy. Right? And he had to pay a $503 tariff fee. That, mind you, that is crazy. But he did it all for his mom. Because his mother wanted this fucking luxury bag for the longest, and he saved his money. That's a good son. That's a fucking good son. It's like, nah, I'm paying this tariff. My mom is getting this present, boy. Watch me. Boom, he just threw down the money. But he shared his story on Instagram. And everyone flipped out. Everyone's like, yo, President Trump, he's an idiot. He just fucked us over. I hope Justin Brosco gets his money back. Because that, just for a luxury bag, just to be released for customs, you gotta pay $503? Oh, my panda. That is wild.
Woo! Another jury party. That's good.
What is this?
What's up, everyone? Panda here. We recycling.
Anybody wants to buy me some Gatorade? Let me know. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. That Gatorade is needed. I needed Gatorade. I need some kind of electrolyte.
Look at
drink.
this. You can even find a nice MOLUS right here.
I'm serious, guys. I find the most coolest things when I walk the streets at night. Guys, I found a mall lure on the streets of New York City. And mind you, it worked. You can tell it works. It looks brand new. Like someone just put it there, like, I don't need it. I don't even have the time to sell it. Just take it. That's what people in Williamsburg, Greenpoint, Bushwick, East Williamsburg, this is what they do in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, if they don't feel like selling it, they just put it on the side of the curb. This is why I say, why go furniture shopping when you can go free furniture shopping in New York City? Right, Yuki? We did it a few times. We needed a table. We saw a table one day. We picked it up. We took it home. When me and Yuki lived here, mind you, we were living on 74th and West End. Yeah. We found the table. We needed it. We used it. Oh.
In the heart of Williamsburg. Come on. You don't need to go shopping at no Home Depot. Come to Williamsburg. Just fix it properly. Guarantee you. It just needs to be fixed. And guess what? The person that probably owned it doesn't know how to fucking fix it.
I just had a bird poop on me. Oh, you birds pooped on me. Goddamn dog bird just pooped on me. He's like, hey Panda, have a good shitty day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a summary photo, FL90 RGB, and this has been 3 years later, so far with it. Now, mind you, this is a 14 watt, so you cannot use it in the daytime. You only can use it in low light, like this situation here, or indoor, or in your studio. But for the price tag of $129, can you justify the price? No. Hell no. I'm sorry, Someway Photo, but Someway Photo recently just said, I've been on a rampage by defaming or defamation on the brand. First and foremost, none of what I said was fabricated or false. Because text messages showed, which I showed Elaine, that you were being disrespectful, social media. It wasn't Elaine. But for them to tell me not to disclose any malfunctions with their product, with my audience, I got something to say. These are always honest opinions, and they do not know how to take criticism with a grain of salt. You cannot expect the consumer to pay $130 plus, mind you everyone, everything they ship is coming from China. So you gotta pay a tariff fee too, on top of the shipping. For one LED light that's only 14 watts. Guys, for $130, I can get a small cube size, 60 watt, or 40 watt, or 30 watt for like 40, 50 bucks. And mind you, it will push out and output more light than a 14 watt. With that said, everyone, it does have its shortcomings. Oh, I'm so tired. The values are not properly accurate. So every time I charge the battery, and when it gets like to the 84%, it resets right back to 64 or 63 or 62, whatever random number it decides to think that, oh, we made a mistake. It's not accurate when it charges the 26650 batteries. Yes, that's what comes with it. 26650 batteries. It doesn't charge them correctly. The unit doesn't. And Someway Photo knows this because I showed them a video how it malfunctions, and I have shown videos on this product how it malfunctions when you want to go through the menu system. It comes with no remote. Yeah, for $130, you expect it should come with some type of remote, right? But no, it doesn't come with nothing but the light itself, some barn doors to control the light spread, and a carrying bag that gets shredded easily, and that is it. And a USB cable. Mind you, it's a USB-A cable, so charging is very slow. That's the problem with this product. It charges so slow. This is why I rarely use it. And they want $130 for it. This is my honest opinion and my honest review. And they're saying that I'm trying to... You're not very popular with photographers. You're very popular with hunters and gun owners, Someway Photo. I tried to emphasize Someway Photo products with photographers. You just don't qualify with the photographer certification. No one sees you as a serious brand. Because the way you advertise is mostly about killing, hunting. There's no photography. And mind you, and they do have an ambassador, but they don't show him on the website as much as they should. He's not making that much YouTube content. He makes content on Instagram. And this is where I feel bad for an ambassador or any ambassador that is a photographer working with Someway Photo. Mind you, like I said, it's not Someway Photo in general, it's some people in Someway Photo. I never had a problem with the Elaine. But you cannot justify a $130 price when it comes with no remote. It takes forever to charge, and you got to go through the menu system to get the kind of lighting that you want. That is so tedious. There's not even an app for this goddamn LED light. And they want to justify $130. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they want, and mind you, it malfunctions sometimes. When you want to use and change the menu setting, it's tedious because you gotta. It's like the button barely sticks out on the side, so you gotta like really stick your finger into it and like pull down. I don't understand how they justify $130 when it's not practical. This is why they haven't sold that many, and this is why I had to quit being an affiliate with Someway Photo after their products broke my products, and that is on YouTube, and I'm never going to remove that video because now every photographer knows that Someway Photo products broke Panda's gimbal. Every brand knows now. Zhiyun knows. Everybody knows. Like, wow. And everybody asks me, did Someway Photo ever pay you back for the damages? No. They didn't want to make it right. So I went on a campaign to let people know that I would no longer represent Someway Photo for what they did. They ignored my cries. They ignored my help. Mind you, they ignored my plea to show them, and they just got upset because I kept showing them how their products malfunction. It's their fault. You built it. You sent it to me, and it breaks. For instance, that 2540 C carbon fiber tripod they sent me, the pins kept coming out. And the spring mechanism kept coming out. I show Someway Photo that, they get upset. Not Elaine, but social media. Don't show your audience that. Just contact R&D. Really? And did they get upset when I show you guys the text messages? Yeah, they didn't like the fact that I'm sharing everything. Whoa. First and foremost, mister, you do not have any say-so. This is what Someway Photo has to understand. You do not get to say, you do not get to write my material, you do not have to say input about the product that you give me. This is a free product that you gave me to do an honest assessment. I gave you an honest assessment. Your products don't stand as a tier 1. Your products stand as a tier 3. Because I got a tripod for arc size, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you this. Real quick. You see this tripod brand? This is called the arc size. Yes, this is the arc size. I had this tripod since 2020 and never had an issue with it, not once. Not once. But I get Someway Photo product and it malfunctions on the first day. The first day. And you, mind you, I post that video and they did not like it. They kept getting, mind you, this is social media. This is not my rep Elaine. Social media, Someway Photo team is like, you should remove that video and do it over. Again, you do not have any rights on what I say about your products. You do not get the chance to see the video beforehand. You get the chance to see the video like everyone else. You get not to have any input. You may have gave me a free product. See, this is the problem with Someway Photo. They thought giving me a free product, they think they had the rights to my video. No, my dears. No, my friends. No, you do not. Yes, that was their assumption. We give you mind you, read the comments they sent to me in my last video. You can clearly see the social media team threatening me, saying, we gave you products, so we have every right to tell you what to do in the video. You clearly see them say that. We give you free product, we gave you a chance. You were nobody. This is what he said. I was a nobody, and we gave you a chance, so we have the right to tell you what to do. Go read it. Go watch the video, everyone. You're going to be disgusted. Like, wow, Sunway Photos. Yeah, that's the social media guy. This is not Elaine. Because Elaine never said any such thing. She was a nice woman. And I told her, if you're not going to respond to my email and my request to fix my iPhone or my gimbal, then I'm done with Sunway Photo. This is disgusting, unprofessional behavior of a brand that realized, yeah, you've been having issues with this tripod, and you know you were. And then now the small tripod broke the gimbal because you guys didn't weld the quarter thread to the tripod. You used adhesive glue. What makes you think that glue was going to last forever through these elements? The 4 seasons. Glue wears. You realize that, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to show you any more video. I just saying, like, Sunway Photo, that LED light, you cannot justify that to be $130. That's wild. It comes with no app, no remote. Guys, if I show you how to go through the menu system with that, you're going to be like, oh shit, that is so tedious. Oh, hell no, I'm not buying that. I gotta do this all the time and go, Mind you, you mess up your thumb and your fingers trying to mess with this. It's just like, seriously? $130? Plus you're going to pay God knows how much shipping, plus the tariff. No. So I can say I can say honestly with the honest professional opinion about Sunway Photo, that their products are not meant for photographers. They're meant for hunters. People that want to shoot, kill. Yeah, because they make more hardware for those particular categories than photography. Guys, I've been asking for a motorized gimbal slider from them from the longest. And they say, oh, we got to talk to R&D. Their R&D is not even focused on that. They focus on making arc Swiss adapters for rifles. Yeah. They're not really making anything for photography. But they have to. See, they want to make a few products for the category so they can still justify them as a photography business, which they're really not. They're not really, no. Because I could go to the gun store right now, show my ID, and show you the same tripods that we buy at B&H, you can buy at a gun store. Like the Man Photos, or like, yeah, you can buy those at a gun store. Tripods, mounts, rails, all of that, you can buy that at a gun store. It's the same hardware they're selling. This is what I kept telling everybody, like, Sunway Photo is not really a photography brand. So, I can't recommend that product. But I can recommend other Sunway Photo products, like the CC02 Super Clamp. Guys, right now I have it in my backpack. I'm using it as a super clamp / tripod, because I don't want to bring my tripod. So if I want to clamp my camera onto it, which I have a mount for it, I can. I just mount it on here, take a long exposure, sit it up somewhere, click, click, take it down. Mind you, Sunway Photo do have good products. Like that CC Super Clamp. I love that Super Clamp. I really do. But their L brackets that I got for my cameras, I bought that with my own money. Back in 2015 and 2016. Mind you, those L brackets were on Sony cameras originally. Even though they didn't really fit on the Sony cameras perfectly. Ooh, is that a Mylar bag? Oh, I think it is. Is it? No, it's a sticker? I thought this would have been a cute Mylar bag. I'm going to keep it in a way. But ladies and gentlemen, I use their products. They CPC0R cage. I got the first email. They told me that this is their first smartphone cage. And mind you, this is theirs. They used the word theirs. Our custom smartphone case universal. It was universal, but it had some shortcomings. You had no access to the rocker, volume buttons, or the power button. So if your phone goes idle, you have to take the phone out of the cage just to press the button, just so it can go out of idle. Or the fact that if it's in idle, if you don't have a password, yeah, it's weird. You didn't have control over power and rockers. That's one thing I need to be in control of. This is why I look for other brands that have controls like rocking controls or power button controls. But we started having problems with the cage over time. It would get stuck. Sometimes it felt like it's getting rusted, or the joints would get stuck. You have to like clean it. Yeah, you got to clean your gear. And mind you, I clean it, but it still gets stuck. And then the handles, they broke because, one, there are like 2 pins that holds it in place so it doesn't twist and turn all the way around like a 360. Well, those pins are magnetically glued onto the handle. And over time, the glue wears off, or the adhesive wears off. So it got stuck inside the Sunway Photo pin slot. So now I can't get it out. Can't fix the handle. But one of the handles broke entirely, and I did not use it for any gimbal. It broke because I overspinned it with the axle, with the X key. So the handle inside the mechanism is not aluminum. It's some type of composite material. Yeah, and this is why they got upset, because they realized I found out what that piece is. It's not really aluminum. It's a composite of aluminum and something else. And I still have the part to show you, so you guys are like, yeah, that doesn't look like aluminum. That looks like a mix of aluminum and another composite. And I know what I'm looking at, because like the color looks off. Aluminum has like this like metallic silver color looking, but this one has like the brownish, whitish, it doesn't look gray. It just looks like a white core inside of them over I cannot explain it. It's like they powder coated the outside with like some type of aluminum paint, but the inside of it has like okay, let me explain this. It's like a fucking marshmallow cake. Outside of it is chocolate, but inside it's just creamy. That's what it is. It just has a different color inside. So when I broke it, I'm like looking at it and analyzing the metal. I'm like looking through it through a a magnifying glass. I'm looking at it. I'm like, dude, that just looks like a deposit, and it reminds me of a brand. Back in the day, I reviewed their tripod long ago on my channel. Yeah, when I was actually living in mind you, what is it? I was living in Santa Ana for like 3 months. I was in St. Barbara's, California, up there by State Street. This company called Radley sends me a tripod for free because I bought one from them. The first one broke. They sent me 2. One was for the replacement. The other one was to try out the other new tripod. And their tripods broke the exact same way. And that's what reminds me of that incident. Like, wow, backlash. That's a backlash. So it reminds me if they're using the same material as this other company, because their tripods broke so easily. Yeah, it was spelled Ravlli, I think, Radley, but they're not in business anymore. Because my videos did some damage, bro. I was like, what? Guys, you won't believe this. You know how you lock the feet in? So it slides up and down on the tripod? That broke so easily. Like, I literally just push it with my thumb, and it broke that easily. Look at this, birds pooped on me as we were walking over the bridge. Nice one. Scum. Ugh, gotta go to a fucking storage. So now you know the history of Sunway Photo from my end now. But some of you guys are new. But look, you got Zhiyun, you got other brands sending me stuff. And nobody else complaining about my reviews. Only Sunway Photo is, because they know they were wrong. They knew they were wrong. You can't sit here and justify, we send you products, we have every right to tell you what to say. No, I didn't sign no agreement. You knew my videos were transparent. You knew that I was really out there, so I don't want to hear it. You got my letter. Tell me they put me on the map. You didn't put anyone on the map. You didn't put yourself on the map. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I asked them 2 years in a row, why are you guys not signing up for the B&H Blitz Expo? They don't want to join expos in the US. Yeah, they don't want to join the photography community. Mind you, B&H hosts 2 photography events, or maybe actually 3 in a 1 year. I keep asking this brand, why don't you guys sign up so we can meet? They just says no. They say no every year. They talk about they don't have time. Yeah, you do have time. You know what it is? Because they don't really have a lot of photography gear to show. Only their tripods. And then not every photographer is a hunter. I gotta clean this off, man. Bird pooping. Alright, give me a second. Let me get some of this water. Oh. I was like, why your shirt wet? Birds pooped on me, friend. Yeah. Some people really believe that's bad luck. I'm like, okay. I don't think the French pigeon would like. Mind you, these pigeons are French because that's what that's. Mind you, where does the pigeon come from? If anyone knows that, hello, history lesson. Where do you think these pigeons come from? Exactly. They are native to the French pigeon. They migrated just like we did. This dude needs to fucking find a, yo, guys, he's a grifter. Oh my panda, this dude that's sitting over there, man. Every time I come through here, man, he's sitting here 24/7. Damn, bro. And he's... It's disgusting, bro. He's picking up clippings from the ground where people smoke marijuana. He's picking that shit up off the ground and re-rolling and smoking that. That's what he does over there, friend. Everyone knows it's disgusting. Even Papa, right here, PR, he be like, yo, he pick up the people. I'm like, I know. Everyone sees that shit. He picks up, like, if you smoking marijuana at Zaza, everybody, what the fuck? Dude, it's some wild ass driving, friend. Oh, look. Oh, that is some. You guys saw that. That was some reckless driving from a bus driver. I don't care. He was just, you just see him up there, just like, woo, woo, woo. What the? What's he doing? This is why I want to fucking drive in New York City. Everyone's fucking maniacs. And you got all that fucking exhaust, all that diesel, ugh. Dude, New York City, you know there's such thing as an electric school bus now. You should invest in that instead of putting that shit in your pockets. Oh yeah, that's right. The chancellor just quit. Banks. Yeah, all this. So much corruption in New York City. You're worse than Chicago. You took the cake this year, New York City. Half the time Chicago takes the cake, but no, this year, last year, it's all been New York. New York has been prime subject of everyone's focus on the news. What's going on in New York? Why is New York out of control? Why is New York this? Is it safe to travel to New York right now? These are the freaking questions people are wondering that don't live in New York City. Do the research. Look up the statistics. You can see that most people are searching, is it safe to travel to New York right now? That is the most common thing people are looking up right now. Is it safe to travel to New York as of right now? But with that said, everyone, I miss my E. You see that, everybody? I was happy. Dude, you know why? Let me explain something. You know why I love Asian people? They just look good. I like how they look. I like how they got swagger. Let's put it this way. They got nice clean skin. Some get a little sloppy, lazy, you know, but still, they even still have nice, good skin. Baby soft skin. I just like that baby soft skin. They got this like baby soft skin. I cannot stop. I'm like, damn, I want that. Just poke at the skin like, ooh, yeah, I like that. I want that. What do you do? I always gotta find tips. What the guys and the girls do, especially the Koreans. You know, I know some of them get plastic surgeries when they get 18. Their parents buy stuff for them and does a lot of stuff. But man, I just love how Asian people look. If people are going to get mad at me by saying that, I'm like, well, this is why I like dating them. Sorry. And hear all the black sisters like, oh, this nigga ain't black. He want to date Asian people. That's the stereotype with some black people. Oh, he ain't no real black man. He dating Asian people only. No, I date white girls too. Mostly Europeans, but some Americans, you gotta be the right American girl. Because some of you go crazy. You might pull out a gun and want to shoot me. Next you know, you're on the news for murder. I'm dead. Yeah, I don't want any black and white drama. I don't know. I'm just like, honestly, I just prefer, I just like Asian women in general. I'm sorry. I think they all look fucking sexy. They look good as hell. I don't care. They're small, tall, chubby. They just look good. Everything they do. Yeah, I know. Their mannerisms might be different. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I got lucky with my roommates in the past when I was in university studies, but like, I know some Asian roommates that are sloppy as fuck. Either because they're gamers or they like gaming a lot and they just fucking nerds. They're just lazy. They clean up once in a while, but like, I like a clean house constantly. If you're not that type of girl for me, I'm sorry, baby. We need to have a clean house. You never know when we're gonna have guests. Even the police knock on our door. Our house gotta be clean. You gotta invite the boys in. Like, yeah, you guys want some coffee, some donuts? I'm like, what you just say? Yeah, you heard what I said. Donuts. Yeah, you gotta look, you know, you never know. You gotta have a clean house. And everybody that would tell you, even Bob, when I was living in Milwaukee, he'd tell you, yeah, Panda was fucking clean, bro. Like, he would get fucking mad if you didn't clean the dishes. You leave the dishes there overnight, I would really raid on you. Really? You're trying to cause ants to come in here? Roaches? Mind you, bro, our house is not solid proof. Ants, roaches, cockroaches, pests will come through these walls and like, oh, you left this in the dish? Oh, juicy. Oh, I'm almost there, everybody. Woo! Look at that. We walked all the fucking way. All the way from Bushwick. Oh, my Panda. This is why I said what I said about this scam. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the scam? Oh shit, I deleted it. But yeah, everyone, I posted up this New York City fucking scam. Come on, I walked 71, dude, I can walk 71 miles in a week. Not even a week. I can do that in 3 days. If I'm averaging 11.2 miles a day, and my top, mind you, my top is 17.9 miles. That was like 3 weeks ago. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. That's such a scam. And now they have a new scam. Now they're doing the exact same scam, but in Japan. Yeah, there's a new advertisement for it now. Now they're doing it in Japan. If you walk this many kilometers, you get this medallion. Just give us your information, and we may send it to you. Yeah, put your social security number in there too. Like, why do you need my social? Why do they need your social? Think about that. Why do they need a credit card? Why do they need your date of birth? Why do they need any of that? Oh, I was gonna stop by Starbucks. I was gonna see if I could get a free passion tea. But we're gonna stop by Partners. Oh, there's no one in there. Holy shit. Yeah, no one loves Starbucks. Oh yeah, because they took out the brownie. Everyone got pissed off. Yeah, everyone, you didn't know that? Everyone is mad at Starbucks. They took out the fucking brownie off the menu. Everyone's like, what? What? My kid can't have a brownie? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Huh? Starbucks, are you smoking the Zaza? You smoking too much of that Zaza? What is wrong with you? My kids love that. Dude, the kids love those brownies. What is wrong with Starbucks? Even Starbucks employees are like, I want to quit now because this makes no sense. Thank you, Partners, for donating. Yeah, this is Partners, everyone. They're the ones that donated the food. So go check them out. Ugh. Oh, and these guys. You want some real jerk chicken? Right here, boy. So, yeah. All right, everyone. All right, off we go. To the storage we go. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to end the live stream. I'm getting tired. Ugh.